So let me share my screen. Okay. So before we start with the lesson for today, so let me remind you of the house rules that we should follow. Okay, so I have here 6 house rules that you have to remember if we are online or if we are inside the virtual room. Okay, so let me call you one by one to read the house rules. Okay, so first I would like um, Arvin Cesar to read the first house rules.
Okay, sir. House rules. Student must be online and present on the online platform 5 minutes before the scheduled time of the class.
Okay, so we have to be punctual in attending our class. Okay, so thank you very much for being punctual. Actually, you came early. Okay, 30 minutes before time, you are inside the platform. But sorry for the inconvenience a while back because we lost connection. Okay, so I have to uh, change the link for this session. Okay, house rules number 2. Will you read, Erica?
Mute your microphone while listening to the teacher.
Okay, thank you very much, Erica. So you have to mute your microphone while listening to the teacher. Why is that? So that you can absorb all the details, all the lessons that the teacher is teaching or delivering as of the moment. Okay. Then, okay, so before we proceed to number 3, so let us greet first our public schools district supervisor, no other than Dr. Zenaida Anahaw. Okay, please say good afternoon to Dr.
Good
Anahaw.
up,
Good
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 afternoon po.
afternoon po.
afternoon.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon po, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you very much, class, for the greetings. So let us continue. Okay, who would like to volunteer to read house rules number 3? Yes, Babylin.
Pay attention to the instruction given by the teacher.
Okay, so we must pay attention to the instructions given by the teacher so that we can finish the activity intended for that day or for that week. Okay. Okay. Next, house rules number 4. Jonabel, will you read number 4?
If you have questions, you can type them in the chat box.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jonabel. Number 5. John Joshua. Number 5, John Joshua.
House rules number 5. If you want to recite, just click the hand button so that your name will be called by the teacher.
Okay. Okay. So after answering, you are going to unclick the hand button. Okay. Then the last one, Michelle, will you read the last one?
Household House rule number 6. Talk and answer in English.
Okay. So just like what I'm always telling to you that because this is an English uh, class, so as much as possible we have to talk in English so that um, we can be able to be more fluent in speaking the language. Okay, so let's now move on with the learning competencies. So, what are these learning competencies, class? So, these learning competencies, these are your targets, these are your goals that you have to attain. So, at the end of the session, so number one, you will be able to identify the functions of communication. So that is one of your targets for this session. So one of your goals that you have to attain. And the other one is to perform an activity that will explain more of the functions of communication. So, but before we proceed with the lesson, so let us have a quick review of um the lesson that we had last week. Okay, so last week we were able to discuss the elements of communication. So I have here some questions for you to answer to to know if you really learned from the lesson. Okay, so I have here question number one. And it is known as the source of information. Okay, who can answer the first question? Erica, what do you think is the answer? So
Sender
what
po.
is your answer? Okay, sender. Let us
Sender.
check. Wow, sender or speaker. So you are correct. Okay. It's either speaker or sender. Okay. So Erica is correct. Okay. So let us proceed with question number two. Will you read and give me your answer, Babylin, for question number two?
The information, ideas, or thoughts conveyed by the speaker in words or in action. Information dissemination po.
So what is your answer?
Information dissemination po.
Is it information dissemination? Are you sure? Again, let me read. It is the information, ideas, or thoughts conveyed by the speaker in words or in action. Who can help Babylin? Aside from Erica. Only Erica knows the answer. How about Arvin?
Sir?
What do you think is the answer? The information,
Mm,
ideas, or thoughts conveyed by the speaker in words or in action. So, what is your answer?
message, sir. Message.
So, let us check if you are correct. You are correct. Okay, Arvin.
Thank you, sir.
Very good. Okay, so next one. Next question. How about Michelle? Will you read Michelle and give me your answer? Michelle, are you still with us?
Yes, sir. Sorry
Okay.
po.
Okay.
It is the medium of the means
For the
such a
means,
person or the means such a person or
such as
non-person,
personal, such as personal,
verbal or
again,
non-verbal. It is a medium or the means such a personal or
such as personal,
non-personal, such as
verbal,
personal or
continue.
personal, verbal or non-verbal, in which the encode message in conveyed.
Encoded message is conveyed. So, what do you think is the answer? Michelle, what is your answer?
It's not there.
Arvin, you are raising your hand. Will you help?
Sir,
Sir, ano? Channel?
Let us check if Arvin's answer is correct. Yes, so Arvin is correct. The answer is channel. Okay, and we have the last one. Will you read and answer? So let us have Jonabel. Jonabel, will you read and answer? Jonabel, are you still with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Will you read and give us your answer?
The recipient of the message or some who decodes
Recipient.
the message.
Okay, that is pronounced as recipient. The
The
recipient.
recipient of the
Recipient.
the
Again,
recipient of
the
the
recipient.
recipient the recipient of the message or some who decodes the message.
Okay. So what is your answer? What is your answer? Babylin, can you help Jonabel?
Receiver po.
So let us check. Wow, you are correct. So Babylin is correct. Okay. So let us now move on with an activity that will um, lead us to the topic for today. So I have here an activity entitled Let's Solve the Puzzle. Okay. So what you are going to do is supply the missing letters to be able for you to get the correct answer. Okay, so puzzle number one.
Sir,
Who would
control.
like to read? Who said control? Is it you, Babylin?
Hindi
Me, sir.
po.
Hey, Babylin, you said control.
Sir, hindi po ako, sir.
Sir, ako po.
Who said the control? Oh,
Michelle
Michelle.
po.
Okay. Okay. So let us check the answer of Michelle if it's correct. Wow. So Michelle is correct. So very good. So let us now have the second puzzle. It is the way we talk.
Social interaction.
Okay. Who said that?
Social interaction po,
It's
sir.
Jonabel. So let us check. Okay. So let us check if Jonabel's answer is correct. Wow, very good. So Jonabel is awesome. Okay. So next puzzle. It facilitates people's expressions of their feelings and emotions.
Emotional
Emotional
expression.
expression.
Okay, who said that? It's both Michelle and Jonabel. So let us check if their answers are correct. If they are both correct. Wow. So they are both correct. Okay. So will you please give yourselves a round of applause? And okay. So next we have here to persuade or try to persuade another person to change his opinion, attitude, and behavior.
Motivation.
Motivation.
Motivation po.
Motivation.
Motivation. So let us check if all of you are correct. Wow, amazing. So all of you are correct. Okay, so we
Yay.
have here the last one.
Sir, information dissemination.
Information dissemination.
Are you all sure with your answers? So let us check if it's information dissemination. So what is your answer? Information dissemination. Wow, very good. So it's
Yes.
information dissemination.
Nation.
So now, based from this puzzle, what do you think is our topic or our lesson for today?
Function of communication, sir.
Function
Very
of
good.
communication.
Okay, so our lesson for today is about functions of communication. So before I gave you the different functions of communication, so let me define what functions of communication is. So it refers to how people use language for different purposes, also refers how language is affected by different time, place, and situation, used to control the behavior of people, used to regulate the nature and amount of activities people engage in. Okay, so meaning to say that in every in every situation or in every scenario, there is a function of communication that we can use. So when we speak of the word function, another word for it is purpose. Okay, purpose. And another one is usage. Yeah. So those words are synonymous with the word functions. So now let me now give you the functions of communication. Okay, so there are five functions of communication. So number one, we have control. Will you read the definition of control, John Ray? John Ray, John Ray, are you here? You can unmute your mic. Okay, Erica, please read the definition of control.
Control. Communication functions to control behavior.
Okay, so control communication functions to control behavior. So the control function is used to control a behavior of certain individuals. So I have here examples. I have here two examples for control function. Okay, so number one is take your medicine 3 times a day. Then example number two, wash the dishes now or else I won't allow you to go to the party later. Okay. So what else? So I am going to give my own example, and later you'll be the one to give yours. Okay. Um, please bring me that book. Okay. So that is another example of control function. Or kindly close the window. So that is also a control function. So what did you notice with the control function? What did you notice, class? What did you notice with the control function? So I hope that you noticed that in control function, we use a command. Okay. We use a command. And what else? A request also. Ayan. Now, um, can you give me your own example? You can give me an example of control function. Babylin. Yes, Babylin, you're raising your hand.
Clean the room, then you can go to the mall.
Okay. Clean the room and then you can go to the mall. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Babylin. Oh, Babylin has another example. You're still raising your hand. Okay. I think she just clicked the hand button. Mistakenly clicked the hand button. How about Arvin?
Sir? Sir,
Can
ano
you
lang
give
pa,
us?
may opinion.
Yes.
My mother ordered me to clean the whole house.
Okay. My mother ordered me to clean the whole house. Okay. Thank you very much. So let us move on to the next functions of communication. So thank you very much, Babylin and Arvin, for giving some of your examples for control function. So next we have social interaction. Who wants to volunteer to read the social interaction? Okay, let me see some hands. Okay, Babylin, you're raising your hand. Hi, Michelle, sorry. Michelle, Michelle, will you read the
Yes, sir.
meaning of social
Social
interaction?
interaction. Social interaction, communication allows individual to interact with others.
Okay, so uh, social interaction is communication that allows individual to interact with others. So I have here examples of social interaction. Number one says mom to get her attention. Another one is says hi or waves to neighbor. So in my understanding, when we talk of social interaction, for instance, if you are not yet acquainted with a certain individual or a person, okay, so you can use this um, words such as hi or hi, hello, or we can also use our bodily gestures such as our hands. What else? We can also use our lips.
Okay.
So if you want to smile, okay. So saying hi, hello. What else? Mom, dad. Okay. So those things are examples of social interaction. Okay. If you have a friend, okay, how do you call your friend? Probably you also have another word that you are using. Probably some of you are using bestie. What else? Can you give another one? Bestie, beshi. What else? can
Mars.
ayun, Mars. Okay. Yes. If we have our um, comares, am I right? Yeah. Bards for our compadre. Okay. So those are examples of um, social interaction words that we are using. Okay. So next we have motivation. Okay, let me call um, John Joshua. John Joshua, will you read the meaning of
Motivations. Communications motivates or encourage people to live better.
okay, encourages. Okay, so with S. So motivation is communication motivates or encourages people to live better. So I have here two examples of motivation function. Number one is I know you can do it. The other one is I must trim down my weight for her. Um, Probably you have your own motivation for yourself. Okay, so I would like to hear your motivation examples. Erica, so how do you motivate yourself? For instance, in your studies,
Sir,
what
cheer
do
up,
you cheer
cheer
up?
up,
Okay,
like,
so cheer up. Okay. Yes, RJ, you're raising your hand. Thank you very much,
Sir,
Erica.
trust
Yes,
yourself.
yes, you have to trust
Trust
yourself.
yourself.
Okay, because no one else will do. Okay. Yes, then Joshua,
Be
you're raising your hand.
confident, sir.
Yes, we have to be confident all the time. Okay. Yes, Babylin, you want to say something also?
Do not lose hope.
Yes, don't lose hope. Yes, and everything will be all right. Okay, am I right? Okay, and so we have to think positive, and we have to be optimistic. And even though uh, we are in the pandemic time, okay, so we have to think positive. Okay, so you have to think positive. Think positive that you can finish your studies. Okay, so let us go back. Next, we have emotional expression. Michelle, you are raising your hand a while back. Okay,
sir.
I want you to read the meaning of emotional expression.
Emotional expression, communication
Facilitate
facilities facilitate people's expression of their feelings and emotions.
emotions. Thank you very much, Michelle. So we have here some examples. Number one, I'm so glad that you came into my life. What else? I would like to extend my deepest sympathy for your loss. Okay. So these are examples for emotional expression. So if for instance, if we have a friend um, who lost his or her relative, okay, usually we say um, condolences, my deepest. I would like to extend my deepest condolences or my deepest sympathy. Okay, so that is an example for emotional expression. Okay, can you give your own um, example showing your emotional expression? Erica,
I can tell you how sorry I am.
okay, I can tell you how sorry I am. I would like to tell you sorry I am for what I did, something like that. Okay, who else wants to give? Yes, John Joshua.
I'm so glad that you achieve your dreams.
Okay, so that is very good. So we have to be um, that is also considered as motivational function. So aside from showing an emotional expression, okay, who else wants to give his or her example? Okay, if none, so let us move on to the last. Okay, who would like to read? Sorry. Okay, we are now with information dissemination. Mm, Jonabel, you are raising your hand. Okay, Jonabel.
Information dissemination. Communication functions to convey information.
Okay, so information dissemination is communication functions to convey information or to uh, to explain an information. Okay, so I have here an example. I have here examples for information dissemination. So number one, you can find the bathroom right next to this door. What else? The submission of your projects will be on Tuesday. So I'll give my own example. The module distribution and retrieval of your output will be on Thursday. Okay, so that is also an example of information dissemination. So what did you notice with information dissemination class? Information dissemination function class. It's more of a what?
Sir, deliberation of information.
Deliberation of information. What else? It's more of it's more on facts. Okay, it's more on facts. No, based on facts, factual. So what is happening in real life? So yeah. So meaning it's not uh, it's not a fake news. Okay, so when we disseminate or when we give information, we should um, we should give what is real, okay, what is based on facts, factual, and must be reliable as well. Okay, so now I have here an activity for you to do. It is entitled "The World Around You." So before I let you answer this activity, let me read the directions first. Okay, so listen to the different conversations and oral communication activities that are happening around you. Then fill out the table below by writing down the conversations, oral communication situations you heard beside the right function. But uh, before you proceed with the activity, let me give you first the rubric for evaluation. So you will be scored based on the following. Okay, following criteria. Okay, so if the answer provided is relevant to the function of communication, then you will get 2 points. But um, if there is an answer provided, however, and it is not relevant to the function of communication, then I will only give you 1 point. Okay, so remember this rubric for evaluation. So now here is the example for the activity that you are going to do. So we have here two columns. No, one is for the function of communication. Look at the header. First one is function of communication on the left side, and then on the right side we have here conversation. and oral communication activity. So example for function of communication, we have here information, dissemination, and then the conversation, oral communication activity. News report, President Duterte said there will be no face-to-face classes unless a vaccine for COVID-19 becomes available. Okay, so as you can see here on the right side, in the second column, you're going to provide an example pertaining to each of the functions of communication. Okay, so I have here five. Okay, so what you are going to do is to copy it first in a one whole sheet of paper. So you are going to submit this on Thursday. Okay, in one whole sheet of paper. Okay, so will you please copy? Actually, this activity is uh, lifted from the module that you are using. Okay, so if you have your printed module, you can turn to page number 8. Then you can see this activity. But for those uh, don't have their copy, you can copy this. But I remember I also sent a soft copy of the modules, so you can also use that to be able for you to do the activity. Again, it's on page 8. Okay, so we're going to submit this on Thursday. So now, please bring out one fourth sheet of paper. So you will have a short quiz. Okay, do you have a piece, one fourth sheet of paper with you?
Yes, we have, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay,
Yes, we have, sir.
okay, thank you very much for responding. So I will show you the 10 item quiz. Okay, so let me read the instruction first. So read the following statements, then identify the functions of communication that are being described. Okay, so I am going to read the questions twice and while you are thinking of the answer. Okay, for each number. Okay, so number one, it is a function of communication that conveys information. It is a function of communication that conveys information. Number two, it is a function of communication that facilitates people's expression of their feelings and emotion. Number two, it is a function of communication that facilitates people's expression of their feelings and emotion. Number three, it is a function of communication that motivates or encourages people to live better. It is a function of communication that motivates or encourages people to live better. Number four, it is a function of communication that allows individual to interact with other. It is a function of communication that allows individual to interact with other. Okay. Number six, it facilitates people's expression of their feelings and emotions. It facilitates people's expression of their feelings and emotions. Number seven, it is the power to influence people or direct people's behavior or the course of events. It is the power to influence people or direct people's behavior for the course of events. Number 8, it is to persuade or try to persuade another person to change his opinion, attitude, and behavior. Number 8, it is to persuade or try to persuade another person to change his opinion, attitude, and behavior. Number 9, it is to distribute or broadcast information. It is to distribute or broadcast information. Then number 10, it is the way we talk and act with each other. Okay. It is the way we talk and act with each other. Okay. So again, this is also to be submitted on Thursday during the module retrieval and distribution. Okay, class, for your assignment. So you're going to search and read articles on speech context, okay, on the internet. Again, your assignment is to search and read articles on speech context on the internet. Okay, did you get it, class?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I hope you have learned something today that you can use in your daily lives. So again, thank you very much for listening and participating today in this session. So take care and good day. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Okay,
po, sir.
congratulations
Welcome.
for your
Thank you, sir.
okay,
Thank you po.
Thank you, ma'am.
congratulations mga anak for a very active participation. So siguro pwede na
Thank,
kayong mag-out at kausapin ko lang si sir.
thank you
Okay.
po.
Thank
Thank
you
you
po,
po.
ma'am.
Okay, class, you
Thank
can
you.
leave the virtual room. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
po.
Okay, Sir Jeffrey, congratulations
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
congratulations po sa
for a
inyong
very
Thank you
lahat.
very much,
interesting
ma'am.
lesson.
Opo, madam, salamat din po ma'am sa pag-join, sa pag-observe po.
Ano yung objective mo, sir?
Okay po. Congratulations,
Sir
Sir
Jeff, ano
Jeffrey.
yung objectives mo?
Ma'am, to identify the functions of communication, ma'am, and then to perform an activity that is related to the lesson po.
Okay.
Perform an activity
I guess you
about
were able to
functions of communication.
uh, I guess you were able to meet or what do you call this? Nakuha mo na rin yung objective mo. You were able to come it out. Na-meet mo yung objective mo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So how many students na nag-participate?
Actually, I'm expecting my 45 students, but
So out of
unfortunately,
45, ilan yung nag-online? Ilan lang sila?
7 yun, ma'am, kasi
So
kanina
7.
6
So,
tapos nadagdagan po.
so sa out of 45, 7 lang yung
Yes,
nakapag-in,
ma'am.
no? So ano
Yes
yung
po.
gagawin mo doon sa iba?
I'm planning to conduct another session, ma'am.
Okay.
This
Sir
week
Jeff,
also for those. Yes, ma'am. Who did
saan mo
not make
kinuha
it
yung
today.
lesson mo? Saan mo kinuha yung lesson mo?
From the
Doon mismo
module,
sa
ma'am.
module? Sa module?
Yes, ma'am. And then also with the with the milk, ma'am. Yung
Okay, so nakabase yung sa
objectives po.
MELC.
Yes, ma'am. Also with the activities that I gave them, I lifted it from the module, ma'am.
So very active naman yung mga estudyante mo. Congratulations.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Okay. So,
Thank
thank
you
you,
very much, ma'am, for
Ashley.
being with us today.
Again, congratulations. Sir Erning, congratulations. Nakapasok din ako. Ang
Thank
hirap
you rin
pong
po,
pumasok.
Sir Ernesto.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Salamat po.
Tulong pa ako dito sa
Opo.
isang teacher.
Thank you.
Salamat po.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Ma'am, pwede ko ba ako mag-ano? Nakalimutan ko mag-take ng picture. Okay lang po ba?
sige. Magano ka na?
For ano lang din po.
Para i-post
For,
natin.
for documentation, ma'am, I forgot to to take pictures a while back. Thank you po. Okay na po.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Congratulations,
sir,
Sir
thank you
Jeff,
po
for
again
everything.
for being with us today.
Okay.
Thank you po.